that's not a CAC mandate, but it's definitely something that we talk about. In closing, this is as I said, my first year. Thoroughly enjoyed the education process that at least I and I think the CAC goes through on putting our report together, and do find it amazing what TriMet does, other than run buses and MAX and all that. The services, plural, that is providing for this community, I found just amazing. So it was an education process for me that I thoroughly enjoyed.
Thanks, Paul, and welcome. I'm sure we're going to get a lot of good dialogue with you in subsequent years as we kind of ramp up to understand our issues. But can you just briefly describe the relationship we have with the City of Portland and planning streetcar, integrating streetcar into the transit system and that sort of thing? I think that's something that may be unclear to all board members and then particularly the new board members. I'm not sure I have a full understanding of the process of where those things land and how they impact our system.
This is a complex issue. I'll be very, very brief. First is the entity that oversees streetcar is called Portland Streetcar Inc. It is a board on which we serve, TriMet, but which a lot of other individuals serve, including Tiffany, really representing her business interests, not representing TriMet in this. Michael Powell is still, they haven't moved yet, right? He's still chair, Michael Powell Books, obviously, the chair of that entity. And in many ways, that's where at least the on-paper structure is for expanding. The City of Portland really takes the lead on that. However, in terms of expanding streetcar, and it's something that gets discussed at Metro here and with the City of Portland. But ultimately, because the City of Portland has chosen to be able to fund that themselves, now through some federal grants, which we are actually the pass-through entity for, it has been decisions that the City of Portland by themselves really had made to deal with the addition or the initial expansions. East Side Streetcar Loop is the first time where federal funds are a part of that, and the ground for how to be able to make these decisions are really shifting. But it's really a work in progress. It's not absolutely clear cut. I mean, if you looked at it on paper, Metro as the Metropolitan Planning Organization would be the ones who would really draw the lines on the map about where things would go, and we would implement, and the City of Portland would be a part of that. It's more fluid. And this is really, I think, where Paul and the whole of the CAC are saying is make that process work to ensure that we are getting the most benefit for the dollars invested from a transit standpoint. I think that the streetcar board would say that, as Michael Powell has put it, it's more, or it could be in fact, development-oriented transit rather than transit-oriented development.
To add to Fred's comment, and one of our questions, and again, we don't have an answer to it, but I think it's definitely something that does need to be looked at by TriMet, is that here is a streetcar system that is definitely a transit system. And the question that I think really does beg the debate is, should that system be folded into TriMet and run solely by TriMet with input from, say, Metro and the city? But, I mean, it mirrors what TriMet does. There is no question and no debate whether if there is, there shouldn't be. And does it make more sense financially, operations, on and on, to fold the streetcar system into TriMet? That's a question and that's a debate, but I think it's definitely something that TriMet and Metro and definitely the city does need to look at, especially as my comment is chiefly redundancy.
I mean, just for the board as a whole, this is really becoming ripe for this discussion, and so therefore it's really the one that's on there. Just for our new board members, so you know, the operators who operate the streetcar are actually TriMet employees who bid that work. The mechanics who work on those vehicles are TriMet mechanics who bid that work, so it's there's a lot of integration already, but it's not the decision-making responsibilities that Paul is really referring to are the issues that are now ripe for a really regional discussion, which we clearly are one of the major players.
Great. Any other questions of Paul, and we'll move on to, now we'll move on to the next presenter.